Ouch! Have you experienced brain freeze before? Why do we get brain freeze anyway? Wait, is brain freeze even real or is it just a myth? Can brain freeze be dangerous and is there a way to stop it? Hello, science fans! My name is Chona and I'm your resident Filipino scientist. Join us in this episode where we ask the question, why brain freeze? Brain freeze has many names and is also known as ice cream headache, cold stimulus headache, and sphenopalatine ganglioneuralgia. Brain freeze is basically a short-term headache typically linked to the rapid consumption of ice cream, ice pops, or very cold drinks. Brain freeze is very real, and it happens when something extremely cold touches the upper palate or the roof of your mouth. It happens more often when the weather is very hot and we consume something cold too fast. But did you know that any cold stimulus can actually trigger the nerve pain that causes brain freeze? So, what happens in our bodies when we get brain freeze? Well, first off, the capillaries or the teeny tiny blood vessels in our sinuses contract because of the cold. And this is often followed by a quick rewarming because of the surrounding air. And it is these rapid changes near the sensitive nerves in the roof of our mouths that cause the sensation of brain freeze. So, once again, brain freeze is a very real physical event. We're not just imagining it. It's so real, in fact, that several scientific research publications have been dedicated to it. Interestingly, however, it is still a phenomenon that is not fully understood. But a study was able to find that the pain related to brain freeze is caused by a sudden dramatic surge or increase in blood flow in the brain's anterior cerebral artery. As soon as the artery constricted, the brain freeze pain sensation wore off. And through this study, the best steps to ease the pain related to brain freeze were discovered. Brain freeze treatments include drinking some warm water, pushing the tongue against the roof of the mouth, which helps warm the area, covering the mouth and nose with the hands, and breathing rapidly to increase the flow of air to warm the palate. But there is one definite way of avoiding getting brain freeze, and that is by avoiding consuming cold foods or drinks rapidly at one time. But did you know that those who suffer from migraines can get brain freeze more often? It is actually possible that some of what occurs during brain freeze may be similar to what is happening when people have migraines or other types of headaches. And if it's verified that local changes in brain blood flow may be causing other types of headaches, well then, new medication that can prevent or reverse vasodilation, which is the widening of our blood vessels, may help treat headaches. At this point, it may seem that vasodilation is giving us nothing but, well, pain. But it is probably part of a very important self-defense mechanism. What? The brain, as it controls almost all of our body's functions, needs to be working all the time.
Duh!
But it is very sensitive to temperature, so vasodilation might be the body moving warm blood into our brain tissue to make sure that it continues to stay warm and functioning. And so, science has spoken. Brain freeze is real, and it's a type of pain associated when cold temperature hits the roof of our mouths and is followed closely by a flow of warm air. The pain is caused by the rapid constriction and then widening of our blood vessels in the brain. And research on brain freeze might actually give us clues as to why migraines happen and other types of headaches and help us treat them better in the future. So what do you think? If brain freeze is the key to understanding migraines, then maybe it could be worth it to chug that big cup of Slurpee. Share your thoughts and ideas in the comments section below. And if you want to have your daily dose of science goodness, please subscribe to SHE-ensya on Facebook and on Instagram. Follow me also on Instagram at shona.abeledo. thank you so much for diving headfirst into the science of brain freeze here with us at SHE-ensya. Hope to see you around!